A killer YouTube video is built by 3C formula: crazy hook, credibility stack, and content preview. Today we're talking about crazy hook. Crazy hook is the first thing a person sees after clicking on a video. Mastering the crazy hook is what changed my retention from this to this. You know, I was fucking it up for so long because so many gurus on the internet are telling you different things. Some of them say, get yourself an aesthetic background. Others say, don't you worry about the background. Some say, just edit your videos so they are faster paced. The others say, okay, then why are so many unedited videos going viral? Don't edit. And the thing is, all of this works, but only if you are either here or here. After analyzing thousands of hooks, I've seen that both bad backgrounds are going viral and super good backgrounds going viral. The middle ones, not so much. Heavy editing in the beginning gets views, and absolutely no editing in the hook gets views. If you're somewhere in the middle, probably not that viral. Both bold statements,
the old way of creating content is dead,
and boring statements
In this video, I'm going to answer
go viral. And the ones that are in the middle, 5 out of 10 on the boldness scale, just average. Then both a lot of B-rolls in the hook and absolutely no B-roll in the hook are doing well on YouTube. If you get something in the middle, it loses the pace. And when I was listening to all of that advice and was applying it to my channel without knowing why exactly everything works, I was that person in the middle who's not sure what's going on and pretty overwhelmed about how to make a killer hook. Like in this video, for example, I was told that screen sharing the document for my types of videos are gonna do super well. So I started to do that and it killed my retention. But for some people it works like crazy. And then I realized this is not about screen share or not screen share, background or not background, heavy editing or minimal editing, B-rolls or no B-rolls. This is about what causes that initial stare. You know, when you see a handsome guy in the gym, you're like, you can't help but you look at them. They managed to provoke that initial stare that hooked your eyes. So as with that guy, most of the guys are average, but you saw that wonderful, handsome guy and you couldn't stop staring at them. And that's because their beauty is the pattern interrupt. Pattern interrupt is the difference between what people commonly see and what they've never seen before. Now listen closely because I'm gonna show you the viral hook pattern that are working right now. And I do suggest using them as soon as possible because even though pattern interrupts are a cheat code, they tend to get fatigued. People start seeing them over and over again and they stop being pattern interrupts. So these are the ones that are working right now. Let's go. A ton of B-rolls, especially if they describe people's pain. Pro tip, don't use stock generic B-roll, just use yours. Take one filming session to record all the B-rolls that might be applicable for your niche and use those B-rolls with every single video. A recognizable object or a logo behind your back. Actually, everything behind you is doing good for the hook, but especially if it's recognizable. Getting straight to it, like absence of the hook is one of the best hooks. Unexpected object in the frame. We know how well it works for the short form, but it's the same thing for long form. Present an object like a balloon, a cup, a pen, whatever. A microphone actually works too. Blurred content preview. This one's really simple and really amazing. So blur the steps, the points that you're gonna discuss in the video, and this way you'll build curiosity. Famous peoples or brands. This is one of the best viral patterns to show something recognizable, whether these are people or some logos or big companies. Interactive captions. Compare. These are normal captions and these are interactive captions. So as you can see, they help you guide your eyes, but they're also not very boring that people just give up reading them. And one of the best things is when you combine several of those viral hook patterns in one hook. So here I told you what to do, but it will still not work if you're doing these mistakes. So let's check what we shouldn't do in the hook. First, heavy editing. It died in 2016 and it's time to forget about it. Deep breaths and long pauses.
Most of us were taught that we earn rest later.
So if you're listening to me and
they are okay throughout the video, but for the hook, it's got to be more punchy and more faster paced. Zoom calls. If your video starts with just 2 guests of a Zoom call, this is an immediate turn off. The next one's really disrespectful. Do not start your video with a long explanation of welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about types of statements. Here are some really bad examples, don't repeat them.
Today, I am joined by Daryl Vando.
Welcome to the podcast. Today,
hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
That's one of my favorite. Logo animations or like intro breaks with your, branded animation.
Hello everyone.
Then no person hooks. If you're just showing a B-roll without yourself or some graphs, this is not engaging enough. People need people, and that's why show yourself in the hook most of the time. The next one is what I call me hook. When you start your video from I am this and that, and I've been thinking to record this video, and my whole life I've been interested in blah blah blah, unless it's like a couple sentences of credibility, what you've achieved in terms of this topic, don't do that please. Here are some really bad examples.
My name is Kyle
styling, and I just crossed over into my 40s.
This is my first video.
But before you even think about the hook, you've got to pick the right idea. If the idea matches the hook, boom, you got the really juicy retention graph. Because no matter how good of a hooker you are, if you've chosen a topic only 2 people are interested in, it will not work and it will not grow your channel. So if you want to elaborate a great idea and package it into the winning title, then download my 100 viral title templates. I think it's an amazing doc. I myself use it pretty much every day, so grab it by the link in the description. And if you are a business owner and you want to grow and sell on YouTube, then there's also a link in the description for you to book a call. Otherwise, I'll see you in this video.